Most people chase what fades: pleasure, applause, validation. But the Stoic understands what is fleeting cannot fulfill. They invest instead in what time cannot touch: strength, wisdom, and inner order. Because every moment, every choice, every habit is a deposit into the person you are becoming. And one day, your future self will thank you, not for what you gained, but for what you refused to lose. What you invested in that time cannot touch. 5 silent deposits, no noise, just eternal returns. If you're tired of chasing shadows, tired of waking up to the same hollow echo, then subscribe now. This isn't another chase. This is a homecoming. Let's dive in. Here are 5 Stoic investments your future self will thank you for investing now. 1. Investment in your health. The discipline of the body. Your body is the servant of your mind. If it falters, your will weakens with it. The Stoics taught that care for the body is not vanity. It is duty. To neglect your health is to betray your purpose. A tired mind cannot reason. A weak body cannot endure. You train not for display, but for resilience. Each morning run, each rep, each refusal of indulgence, these are not acts of pride, but reverence. For the one who governs his body learns to govern his life. The body must be kept ready, ready for hardship, ready for toil, ready for the service of something greater. Because when the body obeys, the mind becomes clear, and when the mind is clear, the spirit stands unshaken. 2. Investment in your relationships. The measure of character. Your circle is the mirror of your soul. Walk with the careless, and your purpose will erode. Walk with the disciplined, and their fire will temper yours. Epictetus said, "Associate with those who make you better." True friendship is not built on laughter, but on truth. A friend who flatters your weakness is not your ally. He is your undoing. Seek those who speak honestly, who hold you accountable, who remind you of what you aim to be when you forget. Some people are lessons, others are lifetimes. Be grateful for both. But know this: peace comes not from being surrounded, but from being understood. Better to walk alone in virtue than with a crowd in confusion. 3. Investment in knowledge. The armor of the mind. Fortune can strip you of wealth, status, and comfort, but it cannot steal your understanding. Wisdom is the only possession that cannot be lost. Seneca said, "No man was ever wise by chance." The Stoic learns from everything: books, failure, silence, and pain. Every mistake becomes a teacher, every trial a classroom. Knowledge is not memorized. It is absorbed through reflection. The untrained mind reacts. The wise mind responds. To learn is to live twice. Once through experience, once through reflection. So read deeply, listen humbly, and observe constantly. Because the man who ceases to learn begins to decay long before his body does. 4. Investment in time. The currency of existence. Of all things, time is most precious and most wasted. Many trade their hours for comfort, their days for distraction, their years for vanity. Then they wonder why peace never arrives. Seneca warned, "It's not that life is short, but that we waste much of it." Each passing moment is an opportunity, either claimed or lost forever. You can rebuild fortune, never time. Guard your hours with the same devotion a miser guards his gold. Spend them only on what aligns with your purpose. Moments of stillness, of thought, of honest work. These are not luxuries, but necessities, because when you live deliberately, time expands. Each day becomes eternity in miniature, and one day your future self will look back, not grateful for how long he lived, but for how deeply. 5. Investment in yourself. The final investment. All paths lead here. Strip away possessions, praise, and recognition, and only the self remains. What you build within is what endures beyond all else. Happiness is not found in gain, but in alignment. Peace is not granted. It is earned through mastery of the self. The Stoic seeks no external refuge. He becomes his own. Learn to sit with yourself, in silence, in solitude, without reaching for distraction. Because if you cannot bear your own company, why should the world? Every act of restraint, every moment of reflection, every refusal to be ruled by impulse, these are bricks in the fortress of your peace. As Marcus Aurelius said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength when mind, body, and spirit move as one. You need nothing more. You have become the thing you sought all along, unshaken, content, whole. The world will always tempt you to chase, to compare, to rush, to consume. But the Stoic builds quietly, patiently, inwardly. They invest in health, in virtue, in wisdom, in time, and in the self, because the man who governs these governs his fate. And when your future self looks back, he won't thank you for what you possessed. He'll thank you for what you mastered. Thank you for being part of Stoic Motive. If this message spoke to you, be sure to click the next video waiting on your screen. Keep learning. Keep grounding yourself in discipline. Keep building what time cannot touch. Keep mastering what the world cannot take. And above all, keep living with intention. I'll see you in the next video.